guys really think he could beat Nick Ball? Do you guys really think that, bro? Because if you guys think that Brandon Figueroa is going to demolish Nick Ball, you're crazy for that. You gotta be. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, y'all, we are going over another prediction here today. Today, y'all, we're predicting the WBA featherweight world champion, Nick Ball versus Brandon Figueroa. I can't wait for this. I can't wait to tell y'all who do I got winning this fight. But before we get any further into the video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hit that turn those notifications on. If you guys like seeing the boxing content like this, y'all. Now let's go over it. If we look back at their last fight, Nick Ball's last fight was actually really good. I feel like he had a close fight with Sam Goodman, and Sam Goodman's a good fighter, and that was pretty good. I think what Nick Ball is, he's really strong and really fast, dude, and he's really big. Especially for the weight class he's in. You know, sometimes size, it can matter, but sometimes it don't. But, like, his size and athleticism, it's so good. But if we look at Brandon Figueroa, it hasn't been looking really too good for him. He had that loss he rematched Stephen Fulton, lost brutally. Then fought Joey Gonzalez, which was a terrible fight for him. No, because, bro, I scored that fight 10-2. He lost that fight bad, and they gave it to Brandon Figueroa, bro. It was a good fight. I'm not gonna lie, it was a war, but it was one-sided. Because if you guys look back at the fight, if you guys see Brandon Figueroa, he missed his uppercut so bad that bro hit himself. That's wild. And the only time I've ever seen that happen is when Tyson Fury. I forgot exactly who he fought. I remember he threw an uppercut, and the dude dodged it and it hit him. That was the only time. So yeah, Brandon Figueroa lost so bad, man. But the judge gave it to him. I think he's facing danger coming into fighting Nick Ball. This is really dangerous for him because Nick Ball, he's young, in his prime, and I feel like he's at his best, bro. He has really close fights with people. He beat Raymond Ford. That was a really close fight. Then he just go out and started on this winning streak. If I'm not mistaken, this is either his 5th or 4th defense. I don't really remember exactly which one is it. But, bro, Brandon Figueroa, he's past his prime, bro. That style that he has does not last long. And it did it. Because if you guys look back at the fight with Joey Gonzalez, if you guys haven't watched it yet, but if you guys watched it and look back at it, you guys would see that Joey Gonzalez, it was one-sided. Even though it was a war, but the war was also kind of one-sided. Because think about it. Because Brandon Figueroa started off strong, but then it's like he got kind of tired from where he had to just come close and just throw his punches. He couldn't do that while he was on the outside. He had to do that on the inside, which was pretty bad because I've never seen something like that happen to him besides Stephen Fulton loss. But man, bro, Joe Gonzalez just did him dirty, bro, and then the judges just gave him that robbery, which I think was robbery of the year. That had to be, bro, because there's no way that the judges thought Brandon Figueroa won. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys who saw the fight would know that was a robbery, and Brandon Figueroa should have not got the win, bro. God, I guaranteed you, if Joe Gonzalez won, dude, he would have got the title shot against Nick Ball. And he was deserving of a title shot, and Brandon Figueroa wasn't because he came off a loss against Stephen Fulton. Bro, this is one-sided, bro. Nick Ball is going to stop him in, like, the first 6 rounds. I think so. I don't see it going the distance, bro, because I think Nick Ball's, a little more dangerous than Joe Gonzalez because, bro, he got beat up 12 rounds. No, 10 rounds to 2 by Joe Gonzalez. Imagine Nick Ball, bro. Nick Ball, his style of fighting, he'll get close to you and just start attacking, bro. He'll set up his punches, though. That's why I really like about Nick Ball. And that's why I don't see Brandon Figueroa competing no more. At one point, this dude was like really good, but it's like when the style that he has does not last long, bro. And it did it. He's 31. and I'm starting to think he should retire. There's no reason at 31 that people should be thinking you should retire. Unless you have something going on in your life where they'd be like, yeah, he should retire. But bro, he's got to switch it up, and I don't think he's going to switch it up, man. This bro's done. He's gotten beat up. He's gotten beat up so bad. Like, when he first fought Stephen Fulton, I actually thought he won that fight. But just look at him now, bro. You can tell from his last few fights. But as for Nick Ball's just been on the run, bro. I'm not saying he's gonna be the best. He's gonna be the best featherweight, but bro, this dude's got potential, bro. He can compete with the division, bro. And the person I think that can beat him is Rafael Espinoza. Rafael Espinoza's a really good fighter. And I feel like that should be the fight. But apparently they have Brandon Figueroa, because Brandon Figueroa beat Joe Gonzalez in a robbery. So bro's getting the title shot. But we gonna see when this fight happens and Nick Ball wins this fight. You guys gonna see like, yeah, Brandon Figueroa should have never got the title shot, bro. Nick Ball, he's gonna demolish him. I think almost the entire fight. He's gonna, if he knocks him in under 5 rounds, bro, then yeah, you guys are gonna think that he should retire. I'm pretty sure some people who are like fans of Brandon Figueroa are gonna think like, nah, he shouldn't. I'm a fan of Brandon Figueroa, and I'm being honest here. He should retire, bro. Cause do you guys really think he could beat Nick Ball? Do you guys really think that, bro? Cause if you guys think that Brandon Figueroa is gonna demolish Nick Ball, you're crazy for that. You gotta be, cause bro, how could someone who's past his prime and the style that he had at one point, how can you think that someone like that is gonna demolish Nick Ball, bro? That's gonna be one-sided, bro. He's probably gonna retire because TJ Dougherty, he fought Nick Ball, bro. He's retired now, bro. He knew he didn't want that smoke, bro, and he's realized like, nah, I don't want to fight no more, bro. He realized even though he got kicked, which was pretty wild. I feel like TJ tried to make a whole scene, but bro, he was getting beat up from Nick Ball, bro. Nick Ball, he can either have a close fight with you or he's gonna beat you up, and I think he's gonna beat up Brandon Figueroa, bro, 100%, bro. It's if I had to, I would say to somebody, yo, switch your option to Nick Ball, bro. But I don't like switching people's minds. You guys can think Brandon Figueroa is gonna win, but bro, I don't think that Brandon Figueroa has a chance. It's possible. I'm not saying it's impossible, but bro, how can somebody who's past their prime and won a fight, which was a robbery, how can someone like that be someone like Nick Ball? That's like, I'm not saying it's nearly impossible, bro. That's like, it's like a 99% chance that Nick Ball's gonna win, and there's 1% chance that Brandon Figueroa is gonna win. I'm not saying he sucks, but bro, if this was like a few, like 5 years ago, and this is Nick Ball fighting, maybe Brandon Figueroa would have won. But as of right now, I don't think Brandon Figueroa has the chance, man. I don't think so at all. I feel like he has no chance on beating Nick Ball. He's basically playing with fire right now. He's coming in playing with fire, bro. And it's a tough task. I'm actually surprised they actually had this fight scheduled. But man, they want to see how Nick Ball does against former world champion someone who's fought at the top of the division. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video, you guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you guys like seeing the content like this. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.